you're on behalf of the Libertarian Party of Texas and yourself, and you are not for this bill. You're against. Is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Please
The
proceed.
Libertarian Party of Texas and me, representing myself, are against this bill. The author of this bill said that it was written with the intention of incorporating fairness and good governance into the political system, paraphrasing there a little bit. But we cannot see why this bill is necessary. For example, the fiscal note that was released yesterday shows that there is no significant fiscal implication to the state, nor to units of local government. So this has zero impact. I don't know how writing another bill adds to good governance, especially when this is something that is punitive in nature, because it makes sense for primary party candidates to pay filing fees, ostensibly to pay for the primary system. However, and perhaps Mr. Ingram can speak to this, as of the 2018 primary elections, $18 million was spent on primary elections. However, Democrat and Republican candidates only paid approximately $5.15 million in filing fees. LP Texas places no burden on the taxpayer. Filing fees are still are an issue for an ongoing lawsuit with the state. We do not see how this bill preserves, protects, or defends the Constitution of Texas or America. I would like to be a resource to educate perhaps some of the members of the committee. In the fiscal note, it says here that it mentions primary elections. Yes, the bill would amend the election code relating to filing fees for certain minor party candidates in primary elections. We do not have primary elections. We are a convention party.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mr. Perez. If you only knew how those fiscal notes were written. The chair recognizes Representative Busey for a question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Rene, I thank you for your testimony. I share your concern. It seems like there's confusion about how third parties work, because I agree the filing fees go to put on those primaries. And to me, this bill is going to make it harder. Let me put this in the form of a question. Will this bill make it harder for third-party candidates to participate in the process?
Absolutely. And I'm sorry, but I must add, Representative Busey, thank you for that question, but I must also add that it does nothing for good governance, because, as I've stated, and I would like perhaps Mr. Ingram to speak to this, we are no burden to the state of Texas and its taxpayers.
Well, we'll try to grant that wish. I appreciate you bringing it. I think it's important that we protect the role of third parties in Texas. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Busey.
Thank you, members. Any other questions for this witness? Thank you, Mr. Perez.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, members of the committee.
Chair now call